So we were done with our vocabulary portion. Now let's start discussing questions related to grammar portion. So we are going to discuss a grammatical topic which is adverb phrase. ये होता क्या है? An adverbial phrase is a group of words that act together as an adverb, giving more information about a verb, adjective or other adverb in a sentence. The adverbial phrase answers the same question as a regular adverb. और ये questions कौन से होते हैं? How much, when or where. So let's start discussing exercises now. First question is underline the adverbial phrase in each sentence. अब हमें इसमें से adverbial phrase को pick out करना है. So let's see. We hope the package will arrive within the hour. So within the hour will be adverbial phrase because it is answering किस चीज़ का आंसर कर रहा है? When को. Second is my sister reads books almost as quickly as you do. Almost as quickly as you do. It is answering how. Third is the news reports the metro will be closed for a week. For a week, it is answering for how much time. Fourth is your pen writes better than my pen does. Your pen writes better than my pen does. Fifth is Nawab takes the bus on Tuesdays. Sixth is Jamal and Mariam will arrive by train. Arrive by train. Again, it is answering how. Seventh is the dog digs under the fence. It is answering where. Eighth is mom helps me with my homework more often than dad does. More often than dad does. Ninth is Asma found her purse that afternoon. That afternoon. 10th is we flew our kites on the big hill. On the big hill is the adverb phrase. Then let's move on to the next one. It is match each main clause with an adverbial phrase to create a sentence. So one bleak afternoon, sirens begin to wail. Wail का मतलब क्या होता है? Howling sounds produce करना. Not too far away, the dog began barking. All around the world, something odd was happening. Across the street, the boys began to play catch. Without warning, she began to speak Russian. Far beneath the surface, something sinister began to stir. Sinister का मतलब होता है something evil and stir का मतलब होता है to begin moving. So अब आ जाती है बात adverb clause की. Find out the adverb clauses in the following sentences. इसकी ट्रिक क्या होती है कि आपकी जो भी adverb clause होगी वो dependent होगी और independent clause में जो verb होता है उसके बारे में आपको information दे रही होगी, उसको qualify कर रही होगी. और adverb clause हमेशा subordinating conjunction से start होते हैं. Subordinating conjunctions कौन से होते हैं? Fan boys जो coordinating conjunctions होते हैं उनके अलावा सारे conjunctions जो होती हैं वो subordinating होती हैं. So let's begin. Find out the adverb clauses in the following sentences. So first one is even if it rains, I'll come. So dependent one is even if it rains. This is our adverb clause. Second is when you have finished your work, you may go home. When you have finished your work is adverb clause. Third is you can put it wherever you like. Wherever you like is adverb clause because हम लोग dependent clauses को in a way underline कर रहे हैं. Fourth is I did not buy that watch because it was expensive. Fifth is you must go whether you hear from him or not. Whether you hear from him or not. Sixth is he spoke in such a low voice that few people could hear him. That few people could hear him. Seventh is, since you have apologized, we'll take no further action against you. Since you have apologized. Eighth is, I have not been well since I returned from the hills. Since I have returned from hills. Ninth is, he was so weak that he could not stand. That he could not stand. 10th is, as he was not there, I spoke to his mother. As he was not there. Now let's move on to the next exercise. It is underline the adverb phrase in the following sentences and then use them in a new sentence. Okay, so adverb clause को कैसे हमने find it करना है उसका trick बता दिया. Adverb phrase को आप simply कैसे find it कर सकते हो कि जो भी phrase है अगर आप उसकी जगह कोई adverb लगाते हैं और उसके meaning change नहीं होते हैं then that phrase will be your adverb phrase. So first one is she lives in a palatial home. Palatial home जो होगा हमारा adverb phrase होगा. Palatial मतलब like, palace like. इसके sentence हो जाएगा she wants to live in a palatial home. Second is there water on the moon? On the moon हमारा adverb phrase है. He landed on the moon हमारा sentence हो जाएगा. Third is she ran into her room. Into her room is adverb phrase. She went into her room to change her dress. Fourth is they chatted for a while. For a while is adverb phrase. We watched show for a while. Fifth is she performed the task with great skill. With great skill. He presented the arguments with great skills. Sixth is the desert stretched towards the north. Towards the north is the phrase. The compass always points towards the north. Seventh is the gun went off with a loud noise. With a loud noise is the phrase. The bomb exploded with a loud noise. Eighth is the fishers went sailing over the sea. Over the sea is the phrase. He went over the sea to London. Ninth is he lay beside the heap of corn. Beside the heap of corn is the phrase. The tractor is parked beside the heap of corn. She whispered in his ear. In his ear is the phrase. She annoyed him by whispering in his ear. 11th is he fought with all his might. All his might is the phrase. She broke the door when she opened it with all her might. 12th is he shouted at the top of his voice. At the top of his voice is the phrase. He ran upstairs singing song at the top of his voice. 13th is it must be done at any cost. At any cost is the phrase. I have to complete my today's task at any cost. 14th is much water has run under the bridge. Under the bridge is the phrase. Last year's dispute is water under the bridge now. Without pausing to consider, he struck the blow. This is the adverb phrase. इसका sentence हो जाएगा without pausing to consider the results of his actions, he fired the bullet. And this is the phrase. Now let's move on to the next question, which is fill in the blanks with the suitable words provided under the sentence to make adverbial clauses. We have given some options beneath और इनमें से हमें choose करना है कि कौन सा सही option होगा to make an adverbial clause. The first one is I waited for my friend dash he arrived. We have until, up to, unless. So it will be until. Second is he hid dash his pursuers could not find him. There, where, when. It will be where he hid, where his pursuers could not find him. Third is I am as intelligent as you are. It's very easy. Fourth is dash he was not there. I left a message with his mother. As he was not there. Fifth is we eat dash we may live. We eat that we may live. Sixth is she was dash tired that she could barely stand. She was so tired that she could barely stand. Seventh is dash you eat too much you may fall ill. If you eat too much. Eighth is dash he started early he finished late. Though he started early he finished late. Ninth is dash you do not tell me everything I will not be able to help you. If you do not tell me everything I'll not be able to help you. 10th is do not go dash I get ready. Do not go until I get ready. Let's move on to next question, which is each of these proverbial sayings contains an adverb clause. Identify the adverb clause in each sentence. अब ये proverbial sayings like idioms हैं, तो इनमें से अब हमें adverbial clause को pick out करना है. And again, the trick is same. Adverbial clause will start from subordinating conjunction. So first is while the cat's away, the mice will play. While the cat's away is the adverb clause. Second is a lie travels around the world while the truth is putting her boots on. This is your adverbial clause. Third is if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. If you don't know where you are going. Fourth is memory is deceptive because it is colored by today's events. Fifth is never look down on anybody unless you're helping him up. This is your adverbial clause. Sixth is you have to kiss a lot of toads before you find a handsome prince. Before you find a handsome prince is the adverbial clause. Seventh is whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority. Eighth is life is what happens when you are making other plans. When you are making other plans. Ninth is as soon as you forbid something, you make it extraordinarily appealing. as soon as you forbid something. 10th is everything is funny as long as it's happening to somebody else. As long as it's happening to somebody else is your clause. 11th is don't count your chickens before they hatch. Before they hatch is your clause. 12th is if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. This is your adverbial clause. 13th is when the going gets tough, the tough get going. When the going gets tough. 14th is when in Rome, do as the Romans do. When in Rome is your adverbial clause. 15th is don't cross the bridge till you come to it. And then till you come to it is your adverbial clause. So next question is fill in the blanks to complete each sentence to make adverbial clause. And we have again given some options beneath and we have to choose from these options. First is the women took notes while being taught to cook up to unless for their children. So the trick is same. We'll choose the one just subordinating conjunctions is tutoria. So it's option A. Second is we'll go to the game. Friday, even it rains. Saturday, sometime. Even it rains. You can put the package outside, inside, wherever you like, somewhere. Wherever you like. Fourth is dash, you will not be punished. Since you have apologized, we decided, he told me you're lucky. Since you have apologized. Fifth is she was so tired, dash, she left, she cried today that she could not stand. That she could not stand. So we are done with our grammar portion now. Thank you. So with this we have come towards the end of our today's video lecture. I hope जो भी आज हमने पढ़ा वो आपको clarity के साथ समझ आया होगा. Inshallah we'll be meeting with some new topic in our next video. Till then take care. This is Maha, your English instructor signing out.